Hi, my name is Ben Leaney. I'm co-pastor at Kingsgate Church. I'm a full-time teacher and I've been organising 2 prayer concerts to take place next week at the Hub in Bognor 7:30 to 9 on Tuesday and Wednesday. Why should I pray, you might be asking? Firstly, Jesus tells us to pray. He says when you pray. Secondly, Paul talks about praying always, on every kind of occasion. Thirdly, even better, Jesus promises, whatever you pray for in my name, ask, believing you will receive, which is a promise we can lay hold of. Okay, I should pray, you might say, but I'm not an intercessor. Why should I come to a prayer concert? The word concert simply refers to the idea of being together. In Revelation, the angel does not refer to the church. The church is at Thyatira, the church is at Ephesus, the church is at Smyrna. There is one church in every town. There is one church of Jesus Christ in this town. And it tells us, doesn't it, in Psalm 133, how precious it is when brothers and sisters live together in unity, for there God commands a blessing. Personally, I want a blessing for Bognor, and I know that for many years that blessing has been robbed because we've not stood together as we should do. I want us to pray next week on Tuesday and Wednesday. We've got some things lined up. We're going to do some worship. We're going to think about prayer. It's not going to be only for hardcore intercessors. It's for anyone who wants to come, and I think you'll get something out of it. What we're looking for in particular are those who want to be a prayer champion in their church, who say, yes, this is the time to see more prayer. I'm prepared to stand up and be involved in that. I'm prepared to talk about that. I'm happy to encourage people to pray. If you want to be a prayer champion for your church who can link up with what we're going to do across the churches, then I want to hear from you on Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Secondly, we're looking for intercessors who are able to give an hour a week. You're not noisy people. You're not always talking about prayer. You're not always at the front of your church necessarily, but you're always praying. And those are the people, Spurgeon said, I'd rather train 1 man to pray than 10 men to preach, because prayer affects the kingdom of God and prayer changes everything. So if you're an intercessor, if you're able to give an hour, we'd like to hear from you. We're moving towards, got a vision of 24/7 prayer, but we also want to put on occasional events in the town that encourage and spur on the intercessors. We're also looking for pastors and leaders to be there, particularly on Wednesday, but do come both nights. On Wednesday, I want to give pastors and leaders a platform for just maybe 2 minutes to come up and say, this is what I want to see happen for prayer. This is my heart for Bognor, and then to pray for you. So please come along and get that prayer, because it will be so powerful. And finally, we're looking for any of you with an IT bent, with a networking facilities, with interpersonal skills, who know lots of people, who want to be involved with Jonathan and me in sitting and talking briefly, not meeting regularly, but meeting occasionally, to say, well, let's try this, let's try that, put a few ideas into place, get a few people involved, if that's your heart, and if you want to be part of what's going on, if you want to be part of 24/7 Bognor, then please do come along, and please do get in touch. Love to see you there next week, 7:30 till 9 p.m, Tuesday evening and Wednesday evening. There'll be worship, there'll be prayer, there'll be tea and coffee. There'll be a chance to meet others who pray. There'll be a chance to be encouraged in God and to stand together for our town. And we know our town needs it. Thank you.